Hey, what's going on, world? All my tigers out there in the jungle, I see you. It's your favorite tiger, Sean Handy, and thank you for clicking this watch button, this play button on your Instagram or your YouTube and tuning in to Tiger Talk TV. And today's tiger topic is going to be about not putting yourself in the box. And what inspired that was me actually trying to put myself in the box when I first started off with photography. And I'm going to tell you how I took myself out the box and what I'm doing about that. Alright, so when I first started out in photography, my first initial thing only thing I wanted to shoot was in studio shots. And I'm not talking about a photography studio, I'm talking about a studio, like a music studio, like a recording studio. And because I come from that background, I was always around that, it just felt like something that I wanted to do. So I would tell people, yeah man, I just want to take pictures of rappers in the studio, I want to take pictures of artists in the studio. In that realm, I just want to be there. That's all I want to do, and that's all I really wanted to do until I had a conversation with a friend of mine. He's a brother. His name is Shizzy Who. Shout out to Shizzy Who. Super dope dude. Really great father. On top of that, he's my barber. Great barber. Should be coming there next week. I got an appointment to get lined up and everything. So shout out to Shizzy Who, always giving me gems and information. I thank God for him. But me and Shizzy Who were talking, and he shows me some things with, like he taught me how to do spec videos and just was showing me some techniques. And then he was like, so what do you, like we just had the conversation, so what do you want to shoot? And I was telling him, yeah man, I just really see myself shooting photography in the studio. And he was like, yo man, don't box yourself in. And whenever Shiz says things to me or tells me things, they always sit with me. And it came to life when my fiance, she does amazing cooking all the time, and we're vegan, so she always cooks amazing vegan dishes. And I had this idea. I said, hey, we should make vegan cheesesteaks. And we've had them from a few good places. There's one place right in West Philly, Atia Ola's. They make great vegan cheesesteaks. And I was like, we can get the ingredients ourselves and we can mock that. You know, buy the baby Bella mushrooms, we buy our onions, we buy our green peppers. We can buy all the ingredients. We get the the good bread, and we'll be good. So we went to the farmer's market, got our baby Bella mushrooms. We got these nice rolls, and we got our peppers. We got all our ingredients, and then we came home, and then what happened? I started to, my fiance, she's like, hey babe, can you take some pictures for me? And this is like my second occasion taking pictures for her with food. And while I'm taking the pictures, I'm examining the food, I'm caring about the lighting. I'm just caring about the lighting, how the plate looks, how the food, the texture looks, wanting to switch up my lens so I can make sure I get the right angle, make sure that the mushrooms look good and the lettuce look good, everything, the onions popping, we also made wedgies too. I made a homemade Cajun seasoning, and we put that on the fries, the potatoes. I love cooking fries. That's one of my favorite things, cutting up potatoes and putting them in the oven, baked, olive oil, whatever. But yeah, it's all good. But I'm taking the pictures and I'm like, man, I enjoy this. So this is my second time doing food photography for her, but it is really cool and it's really dope. So with that being said, I can see myself doing food photography. So all the chefs out there, whether you saw it in Philly, I see it, I see you. If you need a food photographer to capture them super dope meals, let me know. Chef Nilly, if you need a photographer, let me know. I know Cotty and my brother Leaf, they believed in me early on. I see y'all, they got a lot of stuff popping off the grill. Anybody out there, Aisha Curry, if you need a food photographer, listen, fly me out. I'm out there. Darius Cooks, if you need a photographer, a food photographer to capture it, I got you. Shout out to the millennial Martha. She's doing a lot of dope stuff. And but yeah, man. So let me also tell y'all that what also helped me think outside the box, right? shameless plug too. Shout out to Outside the Box Productions. That's my family right there. A lot of creatives on that team right there, doing a lot of things with a lot of businesses in the city. If you want your business to to run in a super creative way, if you want some creative people to help you bring your vision to life, if you're already doing a great job with it, Outside the Box Productions can help even enhance that even more, especially in these times. So shout out to Outside the Box Productions. But I went to a studio session, right? And I was like, yeah, man, oh man, this and I'm not gonna say it was a super dope artist. I know super is my favorite word. Super dope artist, right? And I'm like, all right, cool. I got the call to come through to take some pictures. Man, this is it right here. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be taking pictures of artists in the studio and everything, right? And I get there before the artist. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna set up right here. So when they come in, I grab some pictures. I had it in my mind how it was going to go. I'm like, ooh, yeah, it's going to be lit. They're going to love the pictures. We're going to vibe. I'm going to snap pictures of them in the recording session, all that. It did not go that way. The artist comes in the studio. They were off guard. They were like, whoa, what's going on? They see a camera, and I was like, I felt weird. Then the entire time, I felt weird about just grabbing pictures. And I'm like, yo, this is uncomfortable, man. This don't feel good. This is not the feeling that I was going for. And I took a couple snaps of the artist and everything, and I took some pictures, but I really wasn't pleased with them. And that's not to say that I'm not gonna put myself in the box and say that I won't ever take pictures of artists in the studio. So artists, if you want a tiger's eye at your studio session, I'll be happy to do that. But this particular time showed me that I didn't only want to take pictures of artists in the studio. So I'm glad that I didn't box myself in out the gate and say I'm only going to do that. And when you box yourself in, you are limiting the opportunities that you can have. You're limiting the spaces that you can be in. So if I can share anything with y'all from my personal experience, please, please, please don't ever box yourself in. Don't put yourself in a box. Don't say artists, don't say I'm only doing these type of songs. I'm only working with these type of people. I'm only doing that, because you never know. If you limit yourself to a certain type of thing, or a certain realm, or certain demographic, your reach and your growth is only going to go but so far. You got to expand outside of that. Stay true to yourself, but also be open to expand and experiment with other worlds and other realms, because you never know. You could venture off into something new, decide to do something new, and it could be very very successful for you. Whereas though, if you stay in that box, I'm only staying here, then the amount of exposure you might get, or the growth or success and support that you might see, it's going to be very different. So that's my Tiger topic for the day. I hope that this will help you out there in the jungle. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. Make sure you kick ass today, kick today's ass, and you can do that by streaming a song right now on all platforms. I'm talking Apple Music, I'm talking Tidal, I'm talking Spotify, I'm talking SoundCloud, I'm talking Google Play Music. Did I say Tidal? If I did already, double tap right there. Shout out to Tidal. You can listen to it on TikTok. You can do a little video on TikTok. So if you aren't already, go ahead and stream Kick Ass today. That's the energy I put out into the world. And yeah, man, let's get it. Let's earn stripes. And let's keep going, man. Because when you keep going, you earn stripes. Because when you earn stripes, that means you kept going. Let's get it. Thank you.
Hey, I woke up feeling good this morning. Tiger Talk. I used my Iyanla Spirit of a Man body wash. Tiger Talk exclusive. I took a big sip of my Aqua Hydrate. I feel good. You feel good? I feel good. You know what else?